If you've been watching any of our videos, you know I have a short list of products that I think every PREPSTEADER should have in their pantry. And today I can't wait to introduce you to a new one of them. Literally, it's right there at the very top of my list, right next to Diatomaceous Earth, as one of the miracle products that all of us should have for so many different reasons. So stay tuned as I talk to you today about one of my favorite new products, and that is activated charcoal. As I prepared to share this video with you, I was trying to make the list of my 10 favorite virtues of this product, but there are so many more than 10, I'm not even going to try and give a number to the list. But I want to tell you, just in case you have not purchased this before, we're going to make some videos in the future of some of the key items that you can make with this product. And so for us to prepare for that, I want you to get some of this in your hands if you don't have it already. You can actually get it at most grocery stores and like Walgreens and some of the different pharmacies that are around. The only places, for whatever reason, that we haven't been able to find it is like at Costco and Sam's Club. But you should be able to order it online from so many different natural grocery stores, from Whole Foods Market, from Amazon.com, and many different places. Even Walmart grocery store has it. If you have learned about it, it's been around for centuries. It's probably one of the first things they discovered in the beginning of time with the first fire that they had, and there was ashes there. If you were to burn down hardwood trees or coconut, you're going to be able to get this activated charcoal. It's a special kind of burning down, though, that you have to do, and we'll show you that process in a different video if you want to make your own activated charcoal. But some of the reasons why you would want to get your hands on it right now and already have a supply are because it's notorious for being a fantastic cleansing agent as well as a detox agent. It also is fantastic for filtering things and absorbing things. So let me talk through just a couple of those specifically. It is fantastic for filtering, so you're going to see it in water filters, you're going to see it in filters that are made for airborne substances, and one of the things that I love the most that I should just tell you right off the bat is, this happens to be a gas mask filter. If you have a gas mask, you know how expensive these are. These run $30 to $50 and on up per gas mask filter. And this is only going to buy you about 8 hours worth of time as it filters and is used up. Now, you know what's inside of this? Activated charcoal. That is one of the main ingredients in this that works so effectively at filtering out toxins, whether they are airborne, whether they are biological or nuclear. This is what is filtering those, along with some other things, but this is the main ingredient. Absolutely powerful. It's one of the best water purification agents. So in those fancy Brita water filters that you get and things like that you might have in your fridge right now, this is one of the parts of that filter, and you can make a poor man's version of a water filter very easily if you have activated charcoal. That's one reason alone to get it. Also, there's so many different natural ways that it treats your body. It's notorious, you've probably heard, for whitening teeth. Some people even use it in their regimen of teeth whitening, but also trying to rebuild the tooth enamel itself instead of going and seeking a dentist. Now, of course, I want you to hear I'm not recommending that. Go see a dentist if you need to, but this is such a powerful ingredient. It whitens teeth and does so many things at taking the bacteria out and the toxins out of your mouth and out of your whole system. It can be taken internally, but it's used often as a face mask to take the toxins out of your skin. It's a very wonderful, it just literally sucks toxins into itself. That's what makes it so effective. Now, taken internally, it's a fantastic natural version of Gas X or Beano. You still have to take it just like those. You have to take it an hour before the meal, and who knows what you're going to be eating an hour from now. But if you know ahead of time that you're eating a very gas-worthy meal that's going to give you problems, if you take some of this, about 500 milligrams, an hour before that meal, it's going to alleviate all that gas and bloating. It's just amazing. It also treats hangovers. In fact, one of the most popular things that you see for hangovers is this drink I've got over here. This is black lemonade. Just putting lemon and activated charcoal and some honey or stevia in it is a great way to help you with that hangover, or alcohol poisoning. Now, it's not the end-all cure-all. You need to get to a doctor if you are in any way have too much alcohol in your system where you've had some poisoning take place. That's very scary that you've gotten to that point. But this is something that many take to, again, take the toxins out of their kidneys and liver. That is what is happening when you have alcohol poisoning. So if you wanted to use this as a body detoxification drink, literally there are so many recipes on the internet, and I'm going to let you search them out and find your favorite. It's an anti-aging elixir. It reduces cholesterol. Now, there are a few things that you need to know about it that are important, and that is don't inhale it because it's very, very hard on your lungs. And secondly, because it's so good at absorbing moisture, when I take it out of this special can right here and put it into the air, it's already soaking up moisture. So very quickly it's going to become less and less powerful, potent in its effectiveness. So you want to just take this off when you're ready, and I'll show you real quick and just let you get a feel for it. It's a very light, but very, very light in weight, but very, very dark in color. This is activated charcoal. It doesn't even feel like anything. I can't even feel it under my spoon. It's that lightweight. And it's such a fine powder that it doesn't have a grittiness to it at all. It disappears in drinks once it's put in water very, very well, and you hardly taste it if you can taste it at all. But I'm going to quickly put the lid back on because it will lose its absorbency as it soaks in the moisture in the air. And whenever you get some, you want to make sure you keep it very, very airtight all the time. So the other thing I just want to warn you about is that it will decrease the absorption of your vitamins or your medications that you might have prescribed to you. So it's really important that you let your doctor know that you are using this. And certainly you want to use it at the opposite side of the day. If you take your medicine in the morning, take this at night, or vice versa. You don't want to take them all at the same time because this is going to inhibit the absorption of even your medicines or your vitamins. And that's important to know. There are a few other things that are important to know, like you don't want to take too much of this. You want to get your doctor's recommendation on the maximum dose, which I think is somewhere around 50 grams. If I'm saying that right, you can look that up, Google it for me and make sure that I'm saying it right. But I believe it's 50 grams for an adult is the most you should take in a day, and about half that for a child. But it's a wonderful thing to have on hand just alone for making your own air purifiers or water purification system. You're going to want this, as well as all of the medicinal qualities. It's known by some as a superfood, even though it's not really a food. And I think that we use that term almost too loosely, so I don't want to call it to you as a superfood. But it is absolutely one of the most important ingredients that you want to have on hand for so many of these different reasons. And I think I've only touched on about 10 or 15 of them myself. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little drink of this wonderful black lemonade that I have made. I'll post the recipe for it, just one of the simple recipes for it, down below the video so you can make your own and try it at home. Know this, that you can brush your teeth with it and it's wonderful for teeth whitening, but when you make this black lemonade, you might want to go look in the mirror before you go out into public, because I have a hunch you're going to have some black in between your teeth, and you may or may not like that effect. But it does taste good, and I know it's doing wonderful things to my insides, so I will enjoy that. And you have a blessed day. Go out and be a blessing to someone else, and share this video with someone that it might help. I'm thinking right now about 3 or 4 other things it does that I haven't even mentioned. So make it your homework to do some research on this product and come back and report what you're using it for and what you've found. I can't wait to hear from you. God bless you and have a great evening. One thing I didn't even mention is it's fantastic for mold in your body. If you have a problem with mold, you may not even know about it. It causes depression and headaches and so many different things that you don't even think about. And this is the answer. Look it up. Before you go, let me leave you with this word. This is out of Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. It says this, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge Him, and He will make your paths straight." Now go spread the word.